So we have a lot of new Kizers to check out. We're going to open up these three first because I believe they're the same model. So these knives came in a nice denim pouch, and it is the new version of the Kizer Justice. This is a model I have had in the past, and we have one in real denim micarta. Love this denim micarta, really nice stuff. You can tell it's real denim. And then this is a blue micarta. I think this is a denim too. Yeah, it definitely is. Then we have I think a red denim micarta. That is really cool. So we got red denim and two different versions. Whoa. Woo-hoo. Holy moly, that is smooth. This one's smooth, but that one's redonkulous. I bet that one's this one too. Wow, that is so smooth. Look at that. Holy cow. Solid lockup. Damn, that's really nice. These are good size knives. It's a full size knife. Great access to the lock bar. We have a deep carry clip that is reversible. And we have a glass breaker on the back. TA hardware all the way around. I actually like the back spacer. You know, one, it has a lot of traction, but it just looks cool. Great access to that lock bar. Great access to the thumb studs too. And this flipper tab, phenomenal detent. Man, they did a good job on this version of the Justice. Damn it, this thing is so smooth. Look at this. What steel is this? N690 steel. Okay, so I would have preferred 154 cm that Kizer's doing a lot. This also could have been a really cool one in 3V because it is a little bit more of a larger knife. And, you know, they do 3V sometimes. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with N690. It's a good steel. It's close to 154 cm. I would say it's more like a VG10, an AUS 10. Nothing wrong with that steel. Great steel. Nice, good stainless properties. Holds a good edge. Very easy to sharpen. Takes a really good edge. So plenty of toughness, you know, especially for a pocket knife. But yeah, let's check out the next one. Man, these things are cool. So let me bring up my one negative, and that is this plunge grind. They had all the room. I'm surprised they tapered this down all the way to the edge. It is so close to the edge, and I'm going to want to personally, it comes with a really good edge. Don't get me wrong. This is a great edge. I would make this edge last as long as it's going to last, but when I resharpen it, I'm going to want to put a lower angle edge on it. It's just how I do. And when I do it, it's going to hit the plunge grind right there. It's going to sharpen into it, and it's not going to look good. However, I can't always cut in my own choil, but I would just prefer to be done from the factory. But that's my one negative. The only other thing is T6s on the clip. I would prefer T8s, but there's T8s on the body screws all the way around. But since it is reversible, they have a T8 here, but since the clip is reversible, I'd prefer it to just be T8, so that's really it, man. Other than that, man, that's all I got. Very ergonomic, good geometry. Yeah. Now remember, all of those came with extra hardware. This is the Beyond. Holy. Ooh. Ooh, I can already feel this is a good one. Oh my. Wow. Wow, this thing is so smooth. This thing is like dangerously smooth. Phenomenal detent. Great access to that lock bar, and this thing just drops. And listen to that detent. This thing has a great detent. Damn it, this thing is so smooth. You can hear it when it closes back into itself. I love that clink. Titanium backspacer. What blade steel is this? S35VN. We have a drop point, or clip point Tanto, sorry. So we have a clip point Tanto with a secondary tip. somewhat of a modified Japanese style tanto. I know that's debatable. I consider an Americanized tanto to have a straight edge, not a curved edge. Curved edge is more Japanese style. Yes, it has a secondary tip, which would be similar to an American style, but you know, it's kind of a hybrid of both. Perfect centering, no, not a reversible clip, but does have a titanium mill pocket clip. Looks like it could be a little tight. Yeah, I mean, I can get it all the way. I got my thick jeans on right now, and it definitely gets tight right here. In regular jeans, it'll be just fine. It's smooth. It's smooth and out of the pocket. There's no problems with that. It's just a little tight, but it'll still work. The access to the hole deployment is like perfect. I mean, you just, and the detent is so crispy. They did such a good job on this one. Great thumb flick too. Wow, that's a good thumb flick. Ergonomics, I feel this, you know, because it's, you can just see that. The ramp right here definitely is a little snug fit right here with my two fingers, but it's not uncomfortable. I just, you know, it's just different. I definitely could bear down on it. I would have no problem slicing with it. I can also choke back here nice and comfortably. This edge that cants right there is going to sit nicely in the palm. I can choke up right to the edge. Sharpening tool and plunge grind is already a big miss. Man, I can't. Why are they doing this to me? They could have just put a round notch right there, or just backed, like literally just move the edge up to here and then put the plunge grind back here. Just separate it, or take this edge and leave it to there, but move the plunge grind back to here. Something to where the plunge grind is not next to the edge. Beautiful blade though. I do like this tanto. It is a good looking blade. And the tip is not going to be difficult to get to because of the clip point. Great access to the lock bar. They chamfered the edge right there, which is really nice. Where's the steel lock bar insert? Oh, wow, it's a hidden steel lock bar insert. You can see it. There is an over travel. You can see it right there. See it glistening? So that's the over travel. There is a steel lock bar insert. Let's check the lockup. Nice, solid lockup. Yeah, rock solid. Yeah, buddy. This is a good one. This is a really good one. The jimping, though, not a fan of the jimping. Not on there. On here, it's great. This is jimping. They should have used this jimping on here. This is just a little slippery. But, you know, regardless, it's not going to hurt you. It's just not going to be functional. Detent is nice and early, so it's very easy to get past it. One thing I am so appreciative of, I love a early detent like that. Yeah, this is a great one. Let's get to the next one, man. oh, wow, look at this. Hold on one second. Pretty sure the hardware on this is T9. Not 100%. The T8 feels a little loose in there, so the T9 feels nice and snug and perfect, which if that's true, I'm very happy with that. Let's check out the next one. The next one is the Invictus, and I can already tell it's damned designs. It's got their design influence all over it. Let me grab my other one. I got the Mad Tanto not too far away. So this is the Invictus. Here's the Mad Tanto. Let's check this one. Oh, we got a drop point now. And these are so ergonomic. My goodness, is that comfortable. I fell in love with this knife. I love this drop point tanto. The tip is nice centered with the pivot, so it's super easy to get to. Great utility cutter. Secondary tip is, this is an Americanized tanto with a dual grind, very thin, super duper slicey. They did a great job with the sharpening choil. That is how you do it. And the button lock action on mine is just ridiculous. Has a nice sound, nice crispy detent. This one, it's good. It's not broken in like this one, so I'm gonna give it a little leeway there. It could be a little crisper. It's good. It's good. This one is just phenomenal. You can hear it, but it's also broken in. So this one's good. Yeah, it's fine. There it goes. Now we're talking. I do like the jimping on this one. This one doesn't have that. No, this one's smooth. I like that. That jimping definitely works. The one thing I'm upset about is the choil. Why didn't they put this choil in there? That would have been so good. This isn't like it's so far, you know, even if you don't want to put a finger choil, just put a sharpening choil. You can have just as much edge, just move the plunge grind back. I do like the finger choil on this though. This one, you can go over the flipper tab, but you know, it's not for that. Plunge grind is, I think you'll be somewhat okay with this one. No, the plunge grind starts here and it ends there. Yeah, you're going to create a smile most likely. Not that big of a deal. It'll be just fine. These ergonomics definitely make up for anything else because great ergonomics. Blade steel's 154 cm. Great edge on this one. Ooh, very sharp edge. Tip is very easy to get to. I like that it's a low drop point or a low tipped drop point. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like this. I like this quite a bit. Let's look at the size comparison. This should be about the same size. Yes, sir. Handle is very similar. The clip, oh wow, they got a MICARTA inlay. Look at that. I just noticed that. That is cool. Deep carry clip inset with flat screws and reversible. Ooh, the one downside. I found a downside. We got T6s. This one has a T8. This one's got T6s back here. So, plunge grind and T6s, that's my negatives. Other than that, this thing is badass. I love it. I have a feeling I am going to continue loving that one. Oh, the next one definitely has Omega springs because we got the Omega springs right there. So, ooh, we got another drop bear. You guys know I love my drop bears. S45. Oh my goodness. We got S45 VN. That is badass. Man, tell you what, this thing has an adjustable crossbar lock. But as long as they're set on the strongest tuning, you know, right off the bat, they are like perfect. You don't need to change them. However, if you want them stronger, they have thicker Omega springs that you can put in and make it even stronger. This is such good action though. I love this blade shape. It's a low-tipped spear point, or you could call it a drop point. Some people call it a Spanish spear point. It's got beautiful fat carbon fiber, titanium milled pocket clip that's also deep carry, so it's a deep carry milled pocket clip that is reversible. TA hardware all the way around except for the clip. The one downfall, what is going on right now with Kizer? Okay, so just to confirm, I went and got a different one. Look at this plunge grind on the choil. See how the plunge grind ends way before the edge. This is very thin geometry, so that is plenty of sharpenings. That's like 4 or 5 sharpenings, if not more. This one hits the edge. Why? All my other ones are like this. Some of them have actually, it's even farther back. This is actually one of the shallower ones. But that little bit is huge. Like, it's a big difference because while this one you have 2 sharpenings, no, you have 1. No, it hits. It hits. Oh, I feel it. Like, this one's just straight across. This one ramps up. So it's hitting it already. So first sharpening, it's going to show. Not that big of a deal. The drop bear is such a badass knife that, I'm very forgiving of something like that on a drop bear, but I would totally prefer to not be like that. But man, these ergonomics are so good. This is such a badass knife. The balance, the action, the lockup, all of mine, every single drop bear I have is rock solid. Absolutely rock solid. I think I had one that had a little bit of play, but if I just change no, it's not like play. Like, I can almost muscle a little bit, but all I have to do is change the Omega springs to the stronger ones, and it would be a vault. Yeah, this is dope. Anyways, there you guys go. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.